Welcome to Machine God Eats. I'm Mr. Darling. Last night would make night, I believe, seven of me sleeping outside, sleeping in this park. If you haven't been here before, I've been out here for about a week calling myself saving money, which I've been successfully able to do. My day job is I'm a waiter. At least over the last, I think, 9 or 10 days, I've worked straight. Today is like one of my first off days. Yesterday, I was so exhausted from the night before because I had hardly slept. I was in my paranoia, in my head, da da da. So I probably had got like an hour and a half, 2 hours of sleep yesterday. I had my flat tire. If y'all saw yesterday's vlog, yesterday was a very long day for me. So it had me in my head, had me thinking about my situation, thinking about life. And at some point, I would say by the nighttime, I was really feeling sorry for myself. I got to produce my vlog, everything, and I was just by myself in my head. I was feeling sorry for myself, and it got me thinking about, like, I see a lot of videos on here, people saying to young men that nobody's going to come and rescue you. You have to take care of yourself. You have to make sure that you're good before anybody else. And it's the truth. That is the truth. You know what I'm saying? You do have to put yourself first as a man, or anybody first. You have to be able to take care of yourself first before you can take care of anybody else. You understand? And the biggest thing about that, especially for being a man, is taking care to deconstruct some of the programming that modern society has put in a lot of our head that doesn't necessarily serve us as individuals. You understand what I'm saying? Like, for instance, like how, and I'm not talking about your kids, but I'm talking about just family in general, how you're supposed to put family above self, but you can't put family above self because family is going to rely on you as a man to provide, right? And if you can't provide for yourself, you can't help the family, right? If you can't help the family, in a lot of instances, it may not be explicitly said, but it will show that you are worthless. You understand what I'm saying? You will be thrown away. Why do y'all think that there are so many homeless people with family that have places to stay that are close? You know what I'm saying? But those people can't stay with them. It's not because those people are degenerates. It's not because those people even have criminal records. It's because there is no community. There is no family, really. We've been programmed already. Like I say, the world is already made for each individual human to be for self, at least within the Western world, right? I saw a family at the restaurant, like all holding hands at a table praying yesterday, and I said that's what it's about right there, because that unity right there is what will keep their name together, right? Whereas that's something that I neglected to give to my kids. That's something that I neglected to do as a dad, right? So when it came down to being in this situation, who gives a fuck, right? Who gives a fuck if I drown? The only person that really give a fuck is probably my mom, right? Anybody else really is just like, okay, hopefully you get out of that situation, right? Whatever. Um, I was saying yesterday that the best thing you can do, the best course of action if you're in a situation, is to pick a direction and go in that direction. That means, or at least I said, pick a destination and go to that destination. As long as you have someplace to go, you're never, without, you're never aimless. But that also goes to where you want to be in life. Pick a direction and go there, and keep going in that direction. The direction that I see myself going in right now. There's two ways this can go. I can continue this lifestyle, which affords me the ability to save money, but it's also, like I say, very trying, right? Not just physically. Physically, I'm able to handle it. I got my camp. Like right now, it's still relatively warm. I'm not dealing with the cold weather or anything like that. And I'm, like I say, even in my middle age, I'm somewhat spry, right? I'm physically strong. I can handle that part. It's the mental situation. It's getting off of work and being like, okay, do I want to go to this park or this park? Do I want to go to the gym? Even when I don't feel like going to the gym. Like today, I'm off. I don't feel like going to the gym today. I'm gonna have to because I need to brush my teeth, I need to wash. But I don't. I just don't even feel like going to that building, right? It's just like I didn't work out so much this week that I need to recover, and I just that type of stuff, right? But you go to and when you don't have other nowhere else to go, or you don't know anybody, that's where you go to decompress or to clean yourself, whatever. Off topic, but like I said, this can go two ways. I can continue to do this, right? Save money, make content, throughout the city, work, right? It'll be a lot of stress on me over the next couple months, but What would also be stressful, completely stressful, like it's been for the last few years, is going and getting some lodging, a place, a suite, an apartment, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Or even a roommate situation, and having to be in that loop. And what I mean by that loop, I've mentioned it here before. I get up, I go to work to pay for the place where I live, to get up to go to work to pay for the place that I live, to get up to go to. I just it's there is a madness to that to me. And I see. Hold on, let me change this. There's a lot of people making videos already saying, "Oh, I'm quitting my 9 to 5 because I can't mentally handle it," and this and that. It's not that they can't mentally handle the work. It's just that it's that monotony, or that repetition of just what are we working towards. And then especially when you're saying your money is worth less and less, what are you working towards? At least here it feels like I'm working towards something, even if it's something within self, right? And that's why I kind of want to make this video about just being stoic, right? What is, what will be. There's some things that I can't have complete control over. I have complete control over right now, whether I'm here at this park or not. Like I say, I've saved, I work every day. I've saved enough money to get myself off the street, but at the same time in my head, I don't want to get back on that wheel right now. Not right now. I just don't want to do it. I want to do something else, right? It's just that I have to endure the suffering. I have to endure trying to find some place to charge my phone. I have to endure trying to find some place to charge my bike. And, fuck even trying to have a romantic life living on the goddamn streets. That's not going to happen. You get what I'm saying? No matter, how good you look, no matter how well you present yourself, ain't nobody trying to fucking date no vagabond, no bum, right? Bummed, dusty, whatever they call them. And I'm good with that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm good with that aspect of it. But obviously, I'm a man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I do like attention from women. I do like to be touched by women. You know what I'm saying? I do, I like all the things that come along with being around women, but that's just something I can't be thinking about right now. You know what I'm saying? That's why they tell young men, don't focus on that. Focus on getting your shit together, so you don't be a middle-aged black dude in a park with nobody, with no contacts. You know what I'm saying? That goes through. You know what I'm saying? That's why they tell y'all that. That's why they make these videos. You know what I'm saying? That's why some of these people make these videos, because for a lot of guys, at least from my perception and from what I've seen, this is the worst case scenario for them. A lot of motherfuckers couldn't take it. They'd be ready to take themselves out the goddamn game. Oh, I gotta sleep in the park. Oh, no. Nah, bro. This is building block. This is building block situation. That's something I have to keep continuously remind myself. This is, like I said, where character is born. Like, I can sit here all day and beat myself up and be like, oh man, what? I guess I'll just go get a sweet. I could do all that. I can, but I don't want to, and I don't want to be telling myself anything. I'm done with all that negative shit. Telling myself negative shit about myself. I don't feel like that about myself. So I'm not gonna talk to myself in my head like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna tell myself you supposed to do this or you supposed to do that if I don't feel like doing that shit. If I don't feel like doing it, I'm just not gonna fucking do it. And like right now, I don't feel like parting with my money to go be in a suite by myself to just fucking jerk off until I'm dehydrated, right? And then get up the next goddamn day to go to work, to come back, to do it again, That's crazy work to me. I don't want to do that no more. I actually want to work towards something. That's what I was thinking, even with this vlog, how I want to kind of like document, like I've been doing some of this situation, but I also want to go and do some fun shit. I want to go and record, I can go to any restaurant in the city I want to. I can go to any attraction I want to. Like I say, at least living like this for the next couple months will afford me the ability to do that and to take advantage of the city, at least in that way. The only issue I be having is that I don't have a place to store my bike after 5 o'clock because my storage closed. So that's why I haven't been doing a lot of that, because I've been managing my bike and my bags. If I had someplace to put my shit for a few hours, after 5 o'clock, there's a lot of stuff in the city that I would just be doing. Like even right now, like last night, I was so goddamn bored. I was like, where do I want to go? Do I want to go to the strip? Do I want to do this? Do I want to do this? But then I was like, I got my bike. I don't know if they got parking there. And then I don't want to spend too much money. Still in that. It's a lot of stuff. It's a lot of stuff that can be done, especially if I plan it out and da-da-da. So, I don't know. I'm going through a whole lot of that in my head, but at the same time, like, I just wanted to make this video to tell, young men and men in general and people that are in this situation, but especially men. I'm saying men because nobody gives a fuck about you. Tell you. You can say, go to the shelter. Y'all look up men's shelters in any metropolitan area that you can think of. They're ridiculous. They're absolutely ridiculous. They have curfews. That ain't about. I'm going on goddamn shelter. I don't need that. That's crazy. I just need a place to camp it where people leave me the fuck alone. That's it. I don't need all that extra shit. You know, I don't need y'all to feed me. I can feed myself. You know what I'm saying? I don't need y'all to house me. I can house myself. But it's just that the system always want to put their hooks in you. You know what I'm saying? That's why they want to make homelessness illegal. Because they don't want people like me to exist to be able to endure this. They don't want that. You understand what I'm saying? Because this teaches me things. This teaches me like things like about watching people, about people's routines, about things that go on in the middle of the night. Did y'all know, at least here in Vegas, there's a truck that goes around and it's like on certain nights, I think it's like it does it once a month. And I don't know if it's just here at the park, and I don't know if it's pesticides or what, but it goes around and just sprays chemicals into the air. Like I've never seen no shit like that. And it's just like all this stuff coming off of it. It's almost like a street sweeper, but it's not. It's like made differently, and it's almost like just spraying chemtrails all over the place. I'm like, bro, have we been invaded by aliens? What the fuck is going on? Like observing shit like that. You know what I'm saying? If y'all saw the vlog a few days ago, me seeing UFOs and shit, and I don't know, it's just the randomness of just life that I'm really enjoying right now above everything else. I'm enjoying this more than any video game, anything like that. Even just like the resource management, I have to have this much battery and I have to do this at this time because, it's all a game. It is ultimately at the end of the day. And I want this game to be played differently for myself. I want this game. I want to get a W for once. I want one of these. You know what I'm saying? I need a W. I need just a W. A good W. That's what I want. I'm striving to get that W. You know what I'm saying? And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be an early vlog today. I may do another one later if I decide to do something else with my indecisive ass. And then I'll be back on here. But I'll probably end up making another, more in-depth vlog later. But I just wanted to get on here and tell y'all good morning. Those are the sprinklers you hear trying to wake me up. It's trying to give me a shower. It's trying to tell me something. It's trying to tell me I need to go wash my eyes. Right? And with that being said, I'll catch y'all later. Bye.